my dear golden friends. Have you ever stopped to think about how hard your kidneys have worked for you? From the day you were born, those two little bean-shaped organs have been running 24 hours every day, just quietly cleaning your blood, balancing your salt and water, and keeping you alive. But as we reach our 60s and beyond, the truth is, those kidneys get tired. They may not filter as well. They may struggle with extra salt, extra sugar, or even certain medications. And sometimes, without us even noticing, they begin to weaken. Here's something important. In the United States, about 34% of seniors over age 65 have some stage of kidney disease. That means 1 in 3 of us. But there is hope. Nature gave us foods that support and protect our kidneys. And they are gentle, healing foods that make a difference over time. And today, we're going to spend time together, slowly and carefully talking about 5 simple vegetables that can help. Friends, here's the thing about kidneys. They don't complain until the damage is advanced. High blood pressure, our silent disease. Diabetes is also a silent disease. Kidney decline is one of the greatest silent disease. And then one day, a doctor says to you, your kidneys aren't working as well as they should. That's why eating healthy food matters. Every bite we take is either helping or hurting your health. The right vegetables can ease the burden. They can lower inflammation. They can reduce toxins. And they can help you feel lighter, with more energy. Think of it this way. If your kidneys are like a washing machine, these vegetables are like gentle detergents. They clean without harsh chemicals. They keep the machine running smoother, longer. Now let's talk about our 5 vegetables that helps your kidneys function well. First up, red bell peppers. Why are they essential vegetable to be added to our meal? They're rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and antioxidants, all good for fighting inflammation. But the biggest reason, they're low in potassium. And that's important because as kidneys weaken, potassium can build up in the blood and strain the heart. Let me say that again. It has low potassium and high nutrition. That's what makes red peppers so special in our meal. Now, how do you enjoy them in your meal? Slice them raw and dip them in hummus. Roast them until the skin blisters, sweet and smoky taste. You can also add the red bell pepper to scrambled eggs, or stuff them with rice and lean turkey. I know a friend, Mary, 72 years old. She used to snack on salty chips every afternoon. Her doctor warned her about her kidneys, so she swapped chips for sliced red peppers. At first, she wasn't sure, but soon she began to crave the crunch and sweetness. Her blood pressure improved. Her energy lifted, and she told me, I don't even miss the chips anymore. That's the magic of this red bell peppers. The second vegetable is cabbage. Cabbage is packed with fiber, vitamin C, and vitamin K. It supports digestion, which means less waste for the kidneys to handle. And it's low in potassium, so it doesn't overload tired kidneys. Now, let's talk about how to add it to your meal. Raw cabbage as coleslaw is healthy, especially for seniors. They are crunchy, refreshing to eat. You can also add cabbage to your meal by steaming the cabbage with garlic. You can also use cabbage to make cabbage soup, or stuffed cabbage leaves alongside with rice. When I was growing up, my grandmother made cabbage soup every Sunday night, with simple ingredients, slow simmer, and always served with love. Back then I didn't realize she was protecting her kidneys, but now I know her wisdom was ahead of her time. So next time you shop, don't overlook that head of cabbage. It might be the cheapest item in your cart, but one of the most powerful for your health. Next, let's talk about cauliflower. Some people call it the white superfood. Why? Because it's rich in vitamin C, B vitamins, and fiber. But most importantly, it can replace foods that are harder on kidneys. Potatoes, for example, are high in potassium. But cauliflower is low in potassium. Instead of mashed potatoes, try mashed cauliflower. You still get that warm, creamy comfort on your plate, but without putting extra stress on your kidneys. Try this. Steam cauliflower, mash it with olive oil and garlic. You won't even miss the potatoes. Here's Tom, a 68-year-old man who loved fries. His doctor told him to cut back. He wasn't happy, but his daughter showed him roasted cauliflower bites with a sprinkle of paprika. Now he calls them his healthy fries, and you know what? His potassium levels went down. That's the power of cauliflower. Number 4, onions and garlic. These aren't just seasonings, they're medicine in disguise. Too much salt raises blood pressure, and this causes high blood pressure and damages kidneys. But onions and garlic add flavor so you can cook with less salt. Onions contain quercetin, an antioxidant that calms inflammation. Garlic has compounds that protect blood vessels. Together, they reduce stress on your kidneys. Here's how to use these 2 powerful vegetables. Sauté onions and garlic as the base of soups. You can roast them with veggies. You can also add raw onion slices to salads. You can also use garlic powder instead of the salt shaker. My neighbor, Helen, 75 years old, used to salt food she makes a lot. Her doctor begged her to stop. She switched to garlic and onion seasoning. Within months, her blood pressure was more stable. She told me, "Food tastes better now. I just didn't realize it before." That's the health benefit of garlic and onions in food. Finally, root vegetables. Root vegetables like carrots, beets, celery root, ginger, turmeric. These grow deep in the soil and they bring deep healing. Carrots are good for the eyes and safe for kidneys. Ginger and turmeric calms inflammation. Beets support circulation, but must be eaten carefully because they're higher in potassium. Here's a trick. If you boil root vegetables once, drain the water and boil again. You will lower the potassium. That makes them safer for tired kidneys. So enjoy carrots in stews. Drink ginger tea. Add turmeric to soup. Try celery root mash. Little by little, these roots brings healing to your body and makes your kidney function well. Dear seniors, which one would you add this week to your meal to make your kidney healthy? And friends, let's not forget the basics to caring for your kidney. Drink water, unless your doctor restricts fluids. Keep an eye on blood pressure and sugar. Use herbs and spices instead of salt. Stay active, even gentle walking. Do a body checkup regularly. Pair these habits with the aforelisted healthy vegetables for your kidney, and your kidneys will thank you. My dear golden friends, remember your kidneys have been functioning for over 60 years. Now it's time to take great care of them. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up so other seniors can find it too. And don't forget to subscribe. Join our growing family of wisdom, health tips and encouragement. Together, we'll walk this path of aging with strength, dignity, and hope.